I am just on my way to one of my favorite places that I've discovered this year. It's kind of cool because it gives me a really good view, and it's only accessible by essentially deer trail, so I've never seen anybody up there. Well, I imagine I wouldn't be the only one that's been up there before. So here we go. It's a gorgeously beautiful day out today. I wasn't anticipating it because yesterday it was raining all cats and dogs, and I kind of figured we're just in a wet moment, but today it's been 15 degrees and beautiful. So as beautiful as it is today, it is a little bit windy. I am hoping that the mics are doing the job that I needed to do, so bear with me if there's any rustle and wind noises. Anyway, I got two important videos done since my last video. The first one is the Kelowna's Blockbuster Party. Now I was trying to do the same thing as the Kelowna's Beer Fest, where I just get a bunch of B-roll and put in some sort of tune that kind of fits it, that somebody actually sang or performed during the actual event of that day. Anyway, it took me a while to find the person to get the recording and go through all that process, but it is finished and you can see it at Kelowna's Good Stuff. On the plus side too, I actually got a bonus video out of the whole deal. We went up to Frequency Winery and Sound, where we actually did the recording. They're actually a really cool winery where they're not just the winery, they're a sound studio as well. Anyway, I got a whole story on that you can look forward to. I'm still working on it, but it should be done real soon. All right, this is one of the cool things about going out for hikes and really combing out a place, is you get to see all the little deer trails and discover new places. Like this, never been here before. Well, I've been in the area before, but I've never been here before. And check this out. Beautiful, ain't it? Anyway, I want to put some context between or not so much context, but like a personal review between the Kelowna's Beer Festival and the Kelowna's Block Party. I did the Beer Festival one first, and honestly, all the pieces came together really smoothly. It just fell together. The Block Party one, I still think is a little rough around the edges. I think it needs a little bit more story, a little bit more character for it to be to the next level, if you will. Now, don't get me wrong, getting the sound recording and all that definitely is probably the largest factor that makes it decent, but I feel like my B-roll segments, there's no real story in it. See, with the Beer Festival one, everybody was drunk. Nobody cared. Everybody wanted to be on camera. It was really easy to engage with people, and it was fun. Everybody was having fun. Not saying that the Block Party people weren't having fun, but people weren't really as eager to jump in front of the camera. And I personally don't have a whole lot of on-the-fly interview experience, to approach somebody and ask them some questions and, ask if they want to be on camera. And it's something I still got to get better at. So hopefully into the future, we'll see a lot more improvements when I go out and about into Kelowna, getting those on-the-fly stories. But in that video, yeah, it is what it is. To be a kid again and build forts in the woods. All right, so I am at the base of my favorite spot. I've come all this way just to get to the base. Here goes. This is a hard shot because I gotta literally climb this thing twice. The wind's certainly picking up. All right, pardon my rasp in my voice and the wind and everything else. I've been literally running up and down mountains all day, and I'm a little puckered out right now. But besides the point, I got my first VBC done a little while back, and I'm quite proud of how it turned out. Basically, it's a video business card. It is something to be used on social media or websites that basically tells the viewer who they are and what they do in a very short, brief period of time. This definitely has a lot of market value because it can be used in any industry for any application, not just for businesses, but even for personal projects, charities, like the works. And the more and better I get at it, obviously, the more I can broaden that into a lot of different things. Because it has a flavor of a documentary. You know, there's an interview portion, there's B-roll, and it's putting together in such a way that it doesn't take months to put together. I mean, it'll vary on the project and what the needs are for the project, but it's definitely something that virtually any business can use. So lots of market potential. And I'm excited to have my first one done. Now, I need to make one for myself. And the biggest challenge with that is it's hard to be the techie and the talent at the same time. I'm literally wearing too many hats and it shows. It's not the same thing. So even though I'm gonna make one, it's gonna be done probably on green screen, and I'm gonna do it in a way that I wouldn't normally do it for somebody else. I still need to get something. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be up at some point on my Creative Klugh's website, or not website, Facebook page. Still need to make a website. All right, we're almost getting to the summit here. Just another little bit. We're not even at the top yet. Ain't that beautiful, eh? It is windy out here, so I think I'm gonna have to finish my message maybe on the other side of this cliff here, because this isn't gonna work. But it's beautiful up here. I wish, well, I mean, the eyes are completely different than the camera. All right, so I'm at the summit, but I am in a little bit of a quieter spot. There's a bit of a rock wall here. Anyway, I just want to close off by saying that I need to build a team. 1 + 1 = 3. If I had even one more person to do this with, that's, you know, I'd be 3 times farther along. But I'm only one person, and I have a whole bunch of things I need to take care of. And I get paralyzed sometimes as to, you know, what should I do? You know, like a deer in headlights, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I am learning. I just gotta like focus on the most important thing and just sort of forget everything else for now and take care of it and get it done. And that next step is networking. So I'm hoping there's an opportunity that I'm addressing where I might be able to get some business cards, as well as do a video business card for them in some sort of exchange deal. So I'm hoping that goes along pretty smoothly, and I hope that happens sooner rather than later. And hopefully, you know, it's really just starting to network. You know, getting out there and just talking to people and just telling them, hey, this is what I can do, and this is how I can help you, and that whole thing. So yeah, I mean, that's my goal for now. Now and forward, let's go. Because this has taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be doing this months ago, but here we are. So let's get it done. Let's get some videos done. Let's help some people. Let's get some videos done. Anyway, have yourself a good one.